Hey Leo, welcome to June 2020. A golden opportunity appears in your life here in June. Pay attention to casual conversation. What I'm seeing is that this opportunity that's coming in for you, it comes through your intuition. So it's like you're going to have your antenna up and someone's going to say something in a very casual way, but yet it gives you an awesome idea. And I always pay attention when people say things to me in threes, or I hear the same thing 3 times. I take that from the universe that they are giving me a message when what's being said comes through different avenues. This is an intuitive month for you. So it's not about the mental, logical part of you figuring this out or receiving this information. It's very much part of your intuition and your instincts here in June. Now, you're going to be feeling very positive because of the Gemini energy. We're out of Taurus, which challenges Leo. Gemini is sextiles, opportunity, flow. The air feeds the fire, you're a fire sign, and the fire feeds the air. So your challenge this month also will be to stay grounded and realistic, because you're going to be feeling really happy, and there's going to be a bounce in your step, and the positivity could be exploding from every part of your being, and it could push you to jump. You don't want to jump unless you have a place to land. Fixed signs don't like change, and Leo is a fixed sign. Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, and Aquarius are the fixed signs. Fixed signs don't like change unless we decide to change. We decide to end a relationship. We decide to end a job. We decide to move. We decide to start a new business. So when you're ready to do something, you're ready to go. However, the challenge here is you want to make sure that you know where you're going, that you're not just leaving something because you're done, that you actually have a plan and a strategy and a place to go. But I do feel that you're going to, like June, more so than May, and you will start feeling this positive energy when the sun moves into Gemini in May, and then by the Gemini new moon, I think that's on May 22nd, you'll start feeling this energy I'm talking about, and then here in June, it will absolutely be picking you up, and you're going to have a lot of gusto for creating your new life that wants to come in. Don't forget, Uranus is working in an area of your life that has to do with your creative self-expression through the work that you do on the planet, through your profession in the world, your career, your vocation, your life purpose. And Uranus is the liberator. And this is a process that's going on now and will be going on now for many years to come. The sun will couple with Venus on June 3rd. This is a wonderful energy for you. The sun is your ruling planet. So anytime the sun is activating other planets, or it's a new moon or a full moon, you feel it. And the sun coupled with Venus is a beautiful energy on the 3rd of June. And it's about your self-expression through your creativity. It can also be the start of a new relationship. Now, Venus is still retrograde until the 25th. People that come into your life that are new, you've known them before. And people from your past can re-enter your life here in June. And this is exciting, and this is fun. And It's good for you to socialize via the internet or safely in person. Things are going to start loosening up here for all of us, and we'll be able to hang out more. A wonderful thing that's happening is the North Node is entering Gemini on June 4th. This is another positive for you. It's finally out of that area of your life that has to do with, finishing unfinished business, finishing karma. Now it's moving into a fun part of your chart. And it's about, and it's, again, Gemini sextiles Leo. The air feeds the fire. So with the North Node now moving into Gemini, you're going to be feeling more excited about your future, more excited about creating new goals for yourself, new companionship, your hopes and wishes coming into manifestation. And this is good news. This is exciting. And then we have the Sagittarius lunar eclipse on June 5th. Now, Sagittarius is your sister sign, and it rules the part of your life that has to do with creative self-expression, your inner child, your soul self, knowing yourself. And it is, a full moon is always opposing the sun. So it's always the moon and the sun, which are both lights, in opposition to each other. And it is opposing the sun in Gemini, coupled with Venus in Gemini. So this is a lot of creative energy. Now, of course, Mars has to get his say in the matter. So he's energizing this moon quite a bit. He is exactly T-squaring this moon. He is close to Neptune. So it is about listening to your intuition and not chasing unrealistic goals. Remember now, this energy really is going to amp you up with positivity and hope and optimism, which is absolutely fantastic. However, you want to be practical too. You want to stay grounded, because this energy can pop you out of your body, you know, where you're just like, wee, and you're not looking where you're going. And so you want to be optimistic, but also practical. So in other words, if there's anything you want to leave and complete, maybe there's a relationship you're ready to complete, or a project, or a job, or something that you've been, you know, creatively involved in, and you're really feeling like, okay, I'm done, I want to move on. Where are you moving on to? So that is as important as your need to change. So we don't want to just blow everything up because we've had it. I've had those feelings. And so you want to be like, okay, well, where am I going? Where am I going now? And focus on that. And then, of course, put in an action plan to get you where you want to go. The sun will exactly square Neptune on June 11th. You may be feeling sleepy. I notice with my own personal Neptune transits, it makes me more sleepy. I can just fall asleep and sleep for hours. So if you're feeling sleepy on the 11th, it'll pass. It's just the sun moving past Neptune. Whatever Neptune touches, he pulls the energy out of, because he's a deeply spiritual planet, and he's about dreams. And we dream when we're sleeping. So be aware of that. And so with this mutable energy, the success for all 12 signs, for all of us, is to be flexible and adaptable. We can break in this energy if we're too fixed. No, it's going to be this way, and I have to do it this way. No, you don't. Stay open to things changing and be flexible and adaptable, like your fellow sister sign Sagittarius, and Gemini is mutable, and Mars is in Pisces, mutable. These are the mutable signs. So what the universe is saying for all of us is to be flexible in June. Be adaptable. If something changes, change with it. Don't be attached to outcome. Don't be attached to things having to be a certain way. Now, I'm not talking about lowering your standards. I'm talking about outcome and expectations. If we can flow with what is happening, then we can work with the energy to bring in what we want. Mars will exactly couple Neptune on the 13th. That could be another sleepy day because Mars is our energy in life. Coupled with Neptune, it's about creativity, dreaming, spirituality, being out in nature. And then Mercury is going to take his turn to retrograde June 18th through July 12th. He is in Cancer, which is 12 signs from you, so it is about finishing unfinished business. This is also very psychic for you. That's why I want you to be listening, paying attention to your inner child, your soul self, your instincts, your messages that come to you. This is a time where you may even want to be journaling and writing down what's coming through, what's being downloaded into your brain, so that you can incorporate it into an action plan that works for you. Now, the Sun is going to couple with the North Node on June 19th. Pay attention to this day. This is a time where you could totally receive powerful information from Creator, from your I Am Presence, your higher self, your soul self, and a message about what this North Node means for you. It isn't a wonderful part of your chart, actually. It's in the area of your goals, your friends, your hopes and wishes, and your ideals, and the money you make from the business you own or the money you make from the company you work for. And so having the North Node transit through this area, it's going to be activating this part of your life. And it harmonizes with any planets you have in Leo. So you're going to be getting this positive energy from the universe in regards to your money, your goals, companionship, friends, and connections that can help you. So it's very positive. And with the Sun coupling with the North Node on the 19th, pay attention, because that could be a window opening for you where the universe is showing you what this North Node is going to mean for you over the next 2 years as it moves through Gemini and then eventually moves into Taurus. The Sun will enter Cancer on June 20th, and we have summer solstice and winter solstice, depending on where you are on the planet. This is another power day where we receive cosmic downloads from the universe. It's a very sacred day when the solstices and the equinoxes occur. So it's another day that is well for you to be out in nature, walking, sitting by a river, sitting by the water, listening to your intuition, listening to the messages that the universe is downloading into your atom cells and electrons as we are being stepped up into higher vibration at this time. And then we have the Cancer solar eclipse on June 21st. And this is the final eclipse in Cancer. It's at 0 degrees, so it's still coupled with that North Node in Gemini, which is at 29 degrees, which is really cool. And I also want to give a shout out here in the States. It's Happy Father's Day. And I just want to say, hey, to all you fabulous fathers, Happy Father's Day. And do something really nice for yourself on this day. Do your fabulous cookouts and go out on your boat or whatever it is you love to do. Celebrate you. You deserve it. You so deserve it. So here we are at the final Cancer solar eclipse. Another thing too, which is really wild, is we're having 3 eclipses in a row. This is unusual. We usually have 2. We have 3. So we have one on June 5th, then we have one 2 weeks later on June 21st, and then we're going to have the final one on July 5th in Capricorn. And that's the final one for Capricorn too. So this is the final one here on June 21st in Cancer. And Mars is activating this one too, which is pretty funny because he just doesn't leave the moons alone. But I'll tell you, your Leo new moon coming up here in August is probably the best new moon of the year. And Mars is trining it because he'll be in Aries. He enters Aries on June 27th. And when it gets to the Leo new moon, he's trining that moon. That's the first time I've seen him trine a moon all year. And so you really do have something good to look forward to in June, July, and August. Okay, so here at the Cancer solar eclipse, it is very important to be listening to your inner child, listening to what your soul needs. Cancer is about how we nourish and nurture ourselves. Cancer is the cosmic baby, child within all of us. And so do something that nourishes you. Think about what feeds you emotionally, spiritually, mentally, physically. This is the time to really own that. And what's cool is Mars is sextile Jupiter in this Cancer solar eclipse on the 21st. Now that increases our motivation, it increases our energy, and that's something we can use these days. And I really like this Mars-Jupiter connection going on here at this Cancer solar eclipse. And you'll be feeling this like the 20th, the 21st, the 22nd. So you'll be getting this positive energy to move things forward in your life. And another thing too is pay attention to your dreams, because you're going to be getting information through your dreams as well. Not only your meditations and your quiet time, but through your dreams. Keep a dream journal. Write down any dream that is staying with you throughout the day, or you remember when you wake up in the morning. And if you don't, everyone dreams. We always dream. Even though we don't remember the dreams all the time, you can tell yourself before you go to sleep, I will remember my dreams tonight. We will remember our dreams tonight. So you can program your subconscious to remember in the morning when you get up. So with the Cancer final moon here, it is about purging the past and purging what no longer feeds you mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically. So pay attention to that. Something else with the Mars-Jupiter is it can be a time for learning new skills. Like this, when we're dealing with the Venus retrograde, she goes direct on the 25th, but we have Mercury retrograde. But retrogrades are very important because they allow us to catch our breath, to integrate all of the growth that we've been doing, and also to study, do research work, write, build, create, learn new technology, learn new skills. This is the time to practice that and learn new things. And it's excellent for it. Venus is going to station direct on June 25th. Yay! Now that is a green light moving things forward. And once we get past the eclipses and Mercury going direct on July 12th, so by the middle of July, it's going to be all green lights. And the Leo cycle, I think, is the best cycle of the year. I see the most positive energy when the sun moves into Leo, starting in July and through August. And there won't be any personal retrogrades like Mercury, Venus, or Mars. Mars doesn't retrograde until September 9th, I believe. But he's in a very favorable place for you because he's in your sister sign Aries. And he'll be in Aries the whole time, pumping you up. Hey, we're going to get pumped up. And so Venus stations direct on the 25th, and then she starts moving forward. Awesome, fantastic. You could be discovering new goals for yourself, new ideas that you've been incubating this retrograde cycle. It's now ready to put into action. Mars enters Aries on the 27th. That's more good news. Mars is finally out of the fishies, the Pisces, two fishes, and he's home. He loves being in Aries, And that's much better for you because now he's pouring positive energy into any planets you have in Leo, pumping you up, giving you courage, giving you bravery, giving you energy. Jupiter's going to couple with Pluto on the 30th. He did that April 4th. Now he's back. Again, coupling with Pluto. And then the final one will be November 12th. This is good news. This is blessings. This is opportunity in the area of your health, in the area of the work that you do, your work habits, your karma in the world that you fulfill through your work, your dharma. And this is opportunity. This is, conjunctions are new beginnings. This is a new beginning in the work that you do. And then the sun will couple with Mercury on the 30th. Pay attention to that day, because when the sun couples with Mercury, there's going to be messages coming through for you from the universe. So it's a very good month for Leo. And there's a lot to look forward to in here. For those of you open for love, available for love, your love houses are being activated. Now, Venus is direct the 25th on, so who comes in after the 25th will be new people for you. Now, yes, Mercury is taking his turn to retrograde, so we could still be with people that are from our past lives, people that we've known in other lives, that soulmates, friends that reappear in our life at this time. For those of you coupled, you know, it is a time to let go of anyone who no longer resonates with you. In fact, it's not even like you even have to do anything. You're going to notice that they just disappear from your life. So anybody that no longer resonates with you, you're going to notice that you haven't heard from them, you haven't seen them, and it's appropriate. Because as you come into your power and your authentic nature and raise your vibration, you don't want to go back into the old energy of a lower vibration. Now, for those of you coupled, you know, Saturn in Aquarius does test the relationship. And, you know, given what, you know, people being quarantined together for months, it's really tested couples. So make sure to have compassion for you and your partner. And, you know, whenever you can get some me time away, that's really a good thing too, to get some me time in so that you can come back to the relationship and really enjoy each other and be proactive for the relationship. Career is really opening up here for you, and you're going to be getting insight into new work opportunities, new job opportunities, business opportunities. Do what resonates with you. Choose something that resonates with you now. Given what we've all been going through with the world, but also the astrology, you know, Saturn coupled with Pluto is a giant reset. And we're all being asked to reset our lives and to move forward in a new way. Even if we're doing the same work we've always been doing, we're going to be doing it in a new way. And for some of you, you know, that have been out of work, you may be going back or doing something new instead of going back to what you were doing. Stay open. Stay flexible. Allow for the universe to take you into this new life, this new work, this new way of being. You can navigate the uncertainty by just going with the flow and allowing for what resonates with you to take hold. How is your health? Our wealth is in our health. And I have a great free program if you sign up for my email, the Extreme Self-Care audio program that is all about empowering you and your health. And you get that at my website for free. It's free! It's free! It's for me! And so make sure you are taking good care of you. Spiritually, this is a very spiritual time for you. This is a spiritual month. And the more you're tuning in to your higher self and listening, you will be directed, you will be guided, and do what resonates with you. Because what you're choosing to do may be something brand new, but it's right, and it will be your future. So thank you for listening, thank you for watching, thank you for liking, favoring, and sharing my videos. Leo, you're the best. And thank you for subscribing. You totally rock! And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. It supports the channel and it lets you know when I upload. So until next time, Leo, you're creating a new future and you've got the energy to do it starting here in July and going forward. Listen to your instincts. Listen to your intuition. You will be guided.